The gear assembly is a major component of your cordless drill. The transmission has a series of gears that increase the amount of torque the drill produces. The transmission has 2 torque settings and a selector to change between them. The clutch is adjustable and allows you to set it to cut out at a specific torque. This is helpful when driving screws to a specific depth. Over time, the transmission will wear and eventually fail. Often a failed transmission won't drive at all on one torque setting, but still work on the other. A failed clutch might not slip at all, slip constantly, or slip at a lower amount of torque than it should. Replacing the gear assembly is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Mark Socha.
Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers,
Outdoor grills.
our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone.
Let's get started.
I'll begin by removing the drill chuck from the drill. The chuck is secured to the drill with a retaining screw. The retaining screw is a reverse thread. I'll go ahead and remove it. Now I can remove the chuck from the spindle. To do that, I'll chuck a large Allen wrench into the chuck. I'll set the transmission to the low torque setting. And now I'll use a shop mallet to strike the Allen wrench. The sudden force will break the chuck free from the spindle. Now I can remove the housings. I'll start with the rear housing. Next, 1/2 of the handle housing. And now 2 of the screws that secure the transmission to the housing. Now on the opposite housing, I'll remove the other 2 screws that secure the transmission to the housing. With the screws removed, now I can lift the transmission away from the housing. As I do this, I'll remove the gear selector. I want to be careful that I don't lose the 2 small springs on the underside of the selector. And I can pull the transmission away from the motor. Now I can install the new gearbox assembly. First, I'll attach it to the armature. I line up the gear and press it into place. Now I'll make sure that it's aligned with the housing and press it down into the housing. I also need to reinstall the selector switch. I'll align the selector with the post and make sure the springs align on either side. Now resecure the gearbox to the housing. Now I'll reinstall the housing. I'll secure the housing with the screws. Now reinstall the rear cover and secure it with the screws. And now reinstall the chuck. I'll chuck the Allen wrench back into the chuck and just tighten it by hand. There's no need to hit it with the hammer. And I'll reinstall the retaining screw. And again, remember, this is a reverse thread. And now you know how to replace the gear assembly in your drill. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up.
And leave a comment.